Hey everybody, today we're going to take a look at at least one of the monster functions, at least one of the bad functions that I've identified. This one is fightLocation, and it is here in movement. And how does this bad boy get called? So during move action, which needs its own level of work, if the explorer can enter the new location, and it can't be this, it has to already be unlocked. But if I must fight this location, then I fight the location. Must fight just says, hey, is there a monster there? So when we have, so we already know coming in, we've got a monster. And so let's take a look at what it currently does and see what we can do perhaps to improve it. So the first thing we have is we grab the instance of the monster, which is only used here. So that's a potential thing where we can use it to make it a little better. And then the descriptor is used to give the monster attack and defense. So I think already I can see one potential improvement. So I'm going to go let get monster stats, and we gotta go with next, which will be, and then really what we want to do is we want to take some of this stuff. We can't use that, so we got next, and what I want to do, I want to return the attack and defense. So I need the monster instance. I do need a state. But I will have it past state here. So, alright, get monster stats will give me my attack and defense. So then, really what I ought to be able to do is eliminate these two. So defense equals explorer.state, get monster stats, next, and look at that. Alright, then this is way more, this thing is way more atomic in what it does. It says, hey, I need the monsters at this location, from this state, give me the descriptor, and then return me these things, because that's what I care about. And, well, there's really no alright. There's really no need to not do the same thing for the player. Let's get player stats. We don't need an X, we do need a state. Is give me these things. So need that and need that. I'm going to return it as a tuple. And we're going to let player attack, player defense equals explorer state get player. Constantly getting that. The pipe operator in F# is one of the things that, what's the name of it? It's the piping. It's the leapfrog, go put this on the end operator, don't remember the name of it, that I use to, I think it's called pipe. But that's a pipe. I don't know. I'm sure somebody's shouting at me. Anyway, it screws me up. I will almost always hit the backslash because normally I'm coding in C#, and while I am doing ORs and whatever, I naturally can hit it for OR, but this operator I'm still learning. But okay, so now that's already a bit better. And so, alright, so the monster attack and then the monster damage. And the player damage. Player damage, so alright. Now these things are and really they're the same thing. Alright, so we're going to do a let damage. We have an attack and we have a defense. And it's really this. It doesn't know anything about player attack, it knows about attack, it knows about defense, and I don't know which way is more idiomatic. But, alright, so we're going to calculate the damage. And then we will calculate damage, player attack, monster defense. And the opposite goes to the next one. That's a monster attack and player defense. Okay. So cool. Well, let's give ourselves a shot here and see if we still build or if I've generated something awful and horrible. Alright, so we're cool. For our next trick, and this is this one right here. Let's clean it up because it's not pretty as is. That'll give us a okay, this is the there's a random chance that whenever I'm hit, and it's based on monster attack and player defense, and gives me a new player defense. You know what, we will do caps lock. Don't know the code to call, so we'll just call it new. Adjust defense. Adjust player defense. And we do need defense value, and we need an attack value. And alright. This is what we need. Just not quite like so. That's player defense, player defense, player defense, and the attack. Alright. So it's player defense, monster attack. Alright. Already so much shorter. Now this one here, This one's a special thing here. We also have to, in all cases, we spit out a sound, and we have, if this happens, this is basically the if you should die, then if you have a potion, then drink your potion and return your state with one potion left. Otherwise, you dead, and here's your, this is, you are at zero health, because we track wounds and health differently, so it's always, the amount of health that you have is health minus wounds. Otherwise, we have a, yep, you got damaged, and we don't adjust your potions. I've already gotten this part way. So let take player damage. And we need a state. So definitely state. And we can probably get away with everything else from just state. We also do need player damage. So, but the thing is, alright, well, why don't I just return the new state and the sound that I want to play. That seems like a cool way to do that. Alright, so let's, because then I don't need all of this junk, and I don't need the new potions and whatever. I can just incorporate that in there. But step one, let's get that over here. Okay, so explorer.state is now just called state. And player damage is damage. State. No, I don't have an event handler. I'm not going to have an event handler. So I'm just adjusting this stuff. Make sure I don't need any other things. And so I think what I can do here is I say, here is the sound I want to play, and I'm going to change counter potions as one. And I'm missing a thing there. But alright, so I am returning the sound that I want to play and the new state after I do that. So that's very cool. Now the same thing here. So there's my sound. I'm going to do state, set counter, health, set counter wounds, state, get counter health. What am I missing here? What doesn't it like? And we look like we're okay. So I want to, here's my sound, And then here I'm changing my state the way I want it to. So that's cool. Okay, and now we're just going to, oh yeah, this is the way. I'm going to change the counter by damage, and we're not adjusting potions at all. So, alright, that's cool. That's way better. So now I don't even need new potions, new wounds. Now the problem being, damage, damage, and, okay. Let damaged state equal explorer dot state take player damage player damage. Okay. Damaged state. And I have sound effect and explore state. So now, cool. We got and event. So SFX event handler. So send that into the event handler to play the sound. So, alright, so, well, that's much better. We've split it up. It is no longer this huge monster function. Let's check to see if it still builds. It should. But let's find out, shall we? And it does. Okay, cool. So let's make sure what we're doing here. Okay, so player attack, player defense is give me the player stats. Give me the player stats is give me the attack counter, give me the defense counter. Cool. Monster attack, monster defense are give me your monster stats, which are, take the monster instance, which points to the descriptor, which has the attack and defense. Okay, cool. This one I still have to adjust it, so does the random thing happen? And then I do take damage. Now this one is still kind of nested, but I'm kind of okay with it. I mean, I could split this part out into its own function, but I'm okay with it for now because it is very small. Okay. In that case, I think we're cool, and see if it works or something. Absolutely. Snap. Okay, I was in release mode because I had just done a release. Thinking about it, and there it is. So let's go make sure that damage still works the way we think. Here's a skeleton, so he should die, and I should go down by 1 heart. And I do. Why am I not seeing treasures? I just spotted a problem. And I think I know what it is. So I will add a thing where, hey, if I have an amulet, so if I'm visible if I have an amulet. This is wrong. Visited else. That's the problem. Don't mind me, just fixing bugs. I was working on a thing where making the amulet actually do something. But we spot the bug, we fix the bug, right? Spot a bug, fix a bug, if you can. Otherwise, make note of it. I have to find another skeleton. Shouldn't take long. Come on. There he is. Die. There we go. And I don't have to have an amulet to see the things. Okay, cool. And now let's make sure that, let's fight some more monsters so that we know. Okay, this guy. Interesting. Alright, so my potions are not working. So what happened with my potions? So what happens, so take player damage. Okay, I did not take, okay, right here. Set counter, wounds 0. And there we have it. We changed our potions by 1, but we did not change our wound count. So, glad I checked that before pushing that out. Find something that'll kill me. Come on. Need something. Not you. Okay, took a potion. Alright, and my health was restored. Cool. Alright. Satisfied. It works. And we have just taken what was a very, very hellacious function and made it into something a bit more manageable. And yeah, there's all these things you need, but all these things are necessary for calculating the stuff. I mean, ultimately, player attack, monster attack, player defense, and monster defense. Yeah, I'm good with it the way it is. So anyway, thanks for stopping by and hanging out. And we'll talk at you next time. See you later. Thanks for watching.